So we need to now develop our project planning timeline, and we fleshed out what the kind of different components of the project and implementation would look like. We cut and pasted a bunch of text, so there's a bunch of text in this timeline document that's not relevant, but we're going to use it to kind of break down the steps and think about who's going to do what, etc. So I guess the first step really is to get funding for this,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, I think so.
And that would be really on us, I'm assuming.
Yeah. So should we put some titles up at the top like this?
Yeah, that sounds great.
Okay.
And I'll put you and me here. And then we need to secure at least an initial round of funding.
Yeah, to get the like 6 month
Yep.
going sort of.
But yeah, for the creation of the first 3 stories. And then I don't know. I mean, there's kind of things that will happen concurrently, but I mean, I wonder if the next thing we should do, and maybe this is still just us, but is like try and source a few stories, families that are worth sharing.
Okay, something like that. I'm just giving it a title. Yeah.
Yep, and then work with, maybe I'll just say work with a consultant to get those made.
Yeah.
And then maybe the next step 3, is to hire.
Oh, great.
So if you and I are doing that, hire person to manage offering. And maybe that could be in like 2 to 3 months. And then the manager, I feel like at some point kind of takes over. So I'm going to just put that person here. And the next step, I think, is to hire a consultant to build the platform.
Mm-hmm.
And then this is like, the manager would also be needing to build relationships and partnerships with the NGOs and government to help spread the word. And maybe the last one is to the launch event.
Yeah, I think that seems great.
Okay, cool. And that's, we said, in like 6 months. All right, so at that point, we would need to have the platform, the content.
Yeah, and there's just a little bit here that it's like, are we, so in a way our deadline, yeah, okay, so we're saying our deadline is in 2 months from launch, and then by piloting, we're also 2 months from launch, or is that 4 months from, I'm sorry, launch is not the right word because of, but like step 1 says within 1 to 2 months we'll do that. And then step 2 says 2 more months. Is that within 2 months of step 1, or is that within 2 months of the end of step 1?
Great.
So is it 4 months out?
Great question. I think that they're all starting from the same moment. So
Okay.
we have some things that are going concurrently, just to get it off the ground, before we can hire the person.
So maybe I'll say it like this. Is that, or I don't know, this is a little bit more helpful for me.
Yeah, great. Love it.
Okay. Yeah, so 6 months of starting, we'll have the launch event.
Exactly.
And so there could, and okay, I clicked on something. There could be some overlap of stuff. Like, so building the platform and building the partnerships is happening in the same window of time.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay,
and
great.
We'll have more capacity then because we'll have hired someone.
Yeah. Fantastic.
Awesome. Okay, so does this feel like high level, like we kind of broke out the steps in the right way?
Yeah, that feels good to me.
Okay, great.